Hey everybody. Let's face it, we've all had those moments where we wish we had a giant neon sign pointing to the amazing people in our lives. You know, the ones who are genuine, supportive, and just plain good for the soul? Well, today we're talking about those green flags that signal you've found a real catch. A high-value woman who lights up the room just by being herself. We're diving deep into 6 rare green flags that often get overlooked. And trust me, these aren't your everyday, run-of-the-mill qualities. We're going beyond the surface to uncover the traits that truly make a difference in a relationship. Because when you know what to look for, finding someone who shares your values and makes you feel like $1,000,000 doesn't have to feel like searching for a unicorn. Get ready to take notes, because these insights might just change your life. Green flag 1, stepping into her shoes. First up, we're talking about empathy. And no, I'm not talking about your friend who cries at dog food commercials. We all have one. I'm talking about the ability to truly understand and share the feelings of another person. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes, even if you haven't walked in them yourself. Now, a woman with high empathy isn't just going to say, "Oh, that's too bad," when you're feeling down. She's going to really listen. Try to see things from your perspective, and offer comfort and support in a way that makes you feel heard and understood. You know, like that time I tripped and fell on stage during one of my shows. Yeah, it was mortifying. But you know who was there for me with a hug and a kind word? Portia. She knew exactly how I was feeling, even though she wasn't the one who face-planted in front of a live audience. That's empathy, people. And let's be real. Who doesn't want a partner who gets them? Who understands their joys, their sorrows, and everything in between? Empathy is the foundation of a strong and healthy relationship. It allows you to connect on a deeper level, build trust, and navigate the ups and downs of life together. So how do you spot this amazing trait? Pay attention to how she treats others. Does she listen attentively when you're talking? Does she show compassion for people who are struggling? Does she make an effort to understand different perspectives? If so, you might just have a keeper on your hands. Because let me tell you, finding someone who truly gets you, that's priceless. Green flag 2, the secret sauce. Next up, get ready to dive into the fascinating world of emotional intelligence, or EQ as the cool kids call it. Think of EQ as the superhero of emotional skills. It's the ability to understand and manage your own emotions and the emotions of those around you. And trust me, this is a game changer in relationships. We've all been there, right? A heated argument, a misunderstanding that spirals out of control, and suddenly you're reenacting a scene from a bad soap opera. But here's the thing, a woman with high emotional intelligence can navigate those choppy emotional waters with grace and understanding. She's not going to shut down or lash out when things get tough. Instead, she'll communicate her feelings clearly and respectfully, and she'll be able to de-escalate conflict like a pro. Think of Oprah. She's the queen of emotional intelligence. She can talk about the most sensitive topics with compassion and understanding, and she always knows how to make people feel heard. And let's be real, who wouldn't want that kind of calm and collected energy in their lives? Someone who can stay grounded when the going gets tough. That's a rare and valuable quality, my friends. So, how can you tell if a woman possesses this superpower? Look for someone who is self-aware, can express their emotions effectively, and is adept at reading social cues. She's the one who can diffuse a tense situation with a well-placed joke or a heartfelt conversation. Green flag 3, her own leading lady. Now, let's talk about independence, because a high-value woman knows her worth doesn't come from being in a relationship. It comes from within. She's got her own thing going on. She has her own passions, her own goals, and she's not afraid to pursue them. This isn't about being distant or aloof. It's about being a complete and fulfilled individual who chooses to be in a relationship, not someone who needs to be. Think of Beyoncé. She's a global superstar, a devoted mom, and a total boss lady. She could easily have someone follow her around 24/7 to handle her every whim, but she doesn't. She's independent and owns it. And you know what? That independence is incredibly attractive. It shows that she's confident, capable, and has a life outside of the relationship, which only makes the relationship stronger. She's not looking for someone to complete her. She's looking for someone to share her life with. So how can you tell if a woman has that independent spirit? She's got her own interests and hobbies. She's not afraid to spend time alone, and she doesn't rely on you to make her happy. She's got this. Green flag 4, leaving up together. Next up, let's talk about the power of a growth mindset. You see, life is a journey, not a destination, and a woman with a growth mindset understands this. She's not afraid of challenges. In fact, she embraces them. She sees setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth, and she's always striving to be the best version of herself. Think about Michelle Obama. She's all about that growth mindset. From lawyer to first lady to best-selling author, she never stops learning, growing, and inspiring others to do the same. Now, imagine having a partner who is equally committed to growth and evolution. Someone who challenges you to be your best self and supports you every step of the way. That's the beauty of a growth mindset. So, how can you spot this amazing trait? Look for someone who is open to new experiences, is willing to admit when they're wrong, and is always looking for ways to learn and improve. Green flag 5, her cheerleading squad of one. Now let's talk about supportiveness. And no, I don't mean the kind of friend who says, "Yeah, you should totally go for it," when you suggest getting matching tattoos after a few margaritas. I'm talking about the kind of unwavering support that lifts you up and cheers you on, no matter what life throws your way. A truly supportive woman is your biggest cheerleader, your confidant, and your partner in crime. She believes in your dreams, even when you have doubts, and she's always there to offer a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, or a celebratory dance party when you achieve something amazing. Think of Jennifer Aniston. She's been through her fair share of ups and downs in the public eye, but she always comes out stronger and more resilient. And you know why? Because she has a close-knit circle of friends who love and support her unconditionally. And that's the kind of energy you want in your life, right? Someone who has your back no matter what. So how can you tell if a woman is truly supportive? She listens without judgment, offers encouragement when you need it most, and celebrates your successes as if they were her own. Green flag 6, her North Star. And last but not least, let's talk about the importance of honesty and integrity. These are the non-negotiables, the cornerstones of any strong and healthy relationship. A woman with integrity is true to herself and to those around her. She's honest, trustworthy, and always strives to do the right thing, even when no one is watching. Think of Lady Gaga. She's known for her outrageous outfits and bold performances, but she's also incredibly open and honest about her struggles with mental health. She's not afraid to be vulnerable and show the world her true self, and that takes a lot of courage. Honesty and integrity are about building trust, and let's face it, trust is the foundation of any strong relationship. When you know you can count on someone to be truthful and upfront with you, it creates a deep sense of security and connection. So how can you tell if a woman possesses these qualities? She's straightforward in her communication. She keeps her promises, and she always tries to do the right thing, even when it's difficult. So there you have it, folks. 6 rare green flags to help you spot a high-value woman. We talked about empathy, emotional intelligence, independence, a growth mindset, supportiveness, and honesty and integrity. These are the qualities that make for a truly special and fulfilling relationship. Remember, recognizing these green flags is just the first step. Once you've found someone special, it's important to nurture the relationship, communicate openly and honestly, and never take each other for granted. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to share this video with your single friends who might need a little help spotting those green flags. Because everyone deserves to find someone who makes them feel loved, valued, and truly seen.